Alright, so we had a lot going on the other day. So much so that I was compelled to skip this further out and do Fallout another day. This is the game started out as a Skyrim mod that they turned into its own thing, where we are trying to more or less stop somebody from breaking the golden rule, which in this universe is kind of like their way of keeping people within the guidelines of like moral behavior. Not even moral behavior, it's like don't murder somebody, don't steal, don't even threaten somebody with violence. There's a few things, and if anybody does that, everybody turns to gold. Like the whole place is just gonna come down. So we came back in time, we're trying to figure out who intends to break the golden rule, and we're gonna stop them. That's the whole premise. Or as the game more eloquently puts it, I've traveled thousands of years into the past. I need to find a way back to my original timeline somehow. By creating a time paradox, apparently. According to Sentius, I'll be flung back to my own time if I can create a paradox. I'll need to change history in a way that makes my being in the past impossible. This is basically Back to the Future, yeah. Trying to stop Biff from stealing the sports almanac. For example, Sentius says if I prevent the sin that breaks the golden rule, then he'll never create the portal. I don't remember why he creates the portal in the first place. I think because he's trying to escape the fate that somebody breaking the golden rule creates. So he opens this portal and then he dies before he can hop into it or some shit. Anyway. So this portal just ends up being open. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Whoever broke the golden rule is a butthead. So previously, we figured out that this one guy was harassing, I don't think we actually figured out how to, yeah, we didn't stop him from harassing Virgil yet. Rufius. We found out that Rufius has been harassing Virgil because Virgil is openly, well, I don't know how open he really is. He's open enough to have been exposed to at least Rufius knowing that he's gay. And Rufius doesn't like that, even though Rufius has like these, I suspect Rufius is just self-hating. Because when you go to Rufius's room, he's got a bunch of dicks. Like literally, he's just got dicks that he in reliefs. And then he just has this like this like letter that's like, "Stop, sinner," and it's like, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow.
You're reading a book called The Plot to Save Socrates, and it's the same. Really? I'm gonna Google that because I might want to read that. I need to get back to reading in general. I was reading Brand New Cherry Flavor, and then I picked up this book called, I think, The Devil House, which is supposed to kind of be. It's by the guy from the Mountain Goats, and it's like a satanic panic mystery or something. That sounds interesting, though. The Plot to Save Socrates, a time travel novel. That sounds like the Templar, the Last Templar or whatever. We have to figure out how to get Galerius elected. We have to figure out how to convince Galerius to run for magistrate. The last thing that we did the other day was keep a guy from jumping to his death. Ulpius. Ulpius wouldn't tell us where Scintilla was. We've been looking for Scintilla. I'm gonna ask Yulia again. Since we're like right here. I think. No, she's up here. Anyway, this has been a much more interesting game than I expected it to be. I thought it would be pretty good. It's much better than I was expecting. Which is good. I already thought it would be pretty good. Am I on a timer? I don't think so. I don't think so. But there are conditions whereby I will break the golden rule, and I'll have to run to the portal and reset everything. Hey, 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 hey. Hey.
Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. Galerius just saved my life.
Yeah,
Was there
Svartkonst,
something
it
you
was.
wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Well, I need to ask you about Scintilla's disappearance.
No.
No?
I did hear from Ulpius that she disappeared. It's very sad. She was such a lovely young woman. And I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing, so I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's fair. I'll be going now.
All right.
You go rest.
Goodbye.
She was poisoned. She poisoned herself, and I can't remember the whole story with that. There was something to do with her getting sold by that bitchy barmaid that kept giving me the runaround. The one who was like, she was flirting with me, and then the second I said anything, like, in response to her, she was like, oh my god, no. And then even when I was playing it cool, she was just like, oh, I see how it is. And I'm like, what do you want?
I know that it's been a while because of all of the DMCA stuff, but I thought that you'd like to know that I do still believe.
Yes. Because of how I'm, doing things now, hang on. I wonder if I can find it. Oh my god, it's still here, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Be careful who you trust.
Yeah. Yeah! Okay. That's gonna be really weird for people watching the VOD. I'm sorry. Come to the live experience. That greased up sax guy! Thank you, Purple Pants Sax Man, for the $2. Who else tried to learn the sax after seeing that? Who else went and bought some purple pants and, like, cocoa butter? Or just, like, I don't know, Crisco? That's probably Crisco. Yeah, I did. That was, I used to use that as a raid response. I probably could, like, maybe, oh, I had an idea just now. What if I just color shifted it and then put, like, some polka over it so it's, and then, like, flipped it. So it's like, he's not the purple pants sax man. He's like the yellow pants sax man. From the hit movie, The Found Guys. That's what we'll call it. Let's find a creative way into the upper cistern. Wait, this is where Dooley was going. Wait a minute. Get Dooley's key to the upper cistern by releasing him from prison. Oh. I think he's the only way I'm gonna find that key. I know. Honestly, I have ideas for bringing those back, too. I've got some ideas.
I got tired of the fucking bullshit.
Got some fucking bullshit ideas.
Salve, friend.
Hi. Salve. Oh, you're right there. Holy shit.
What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it. I'm thankful that you're here. Can I help you with something?
Well, what's your story?
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
Guess. How did you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome, 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you had like a Goldie Hawn experience.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
You wait a minute. So you don't believe in the gods? You believe in like one?
Oh yes, of course. A slip of the tongue,
Let's talk about another thing.
if you like.
What do you, so you're, wait. Let's talk about another thing. So wait, by the way, that whole Christian thing that you just mentioned?
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here. Oh, things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
Your secret is safe with me.
Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
You're like the CD burning software. What do you think about the golden rule?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbors as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
Neither of these necessarily like encompass the answer that I really want to give you. So I'm just gonna say that yes.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
One, sin seems to be like, depending on who you talk to and what you believe in, that's, you know, there's obviously, you know, mortal sins that everybody kind of agrees are just like big no-nos, you know, like killing somebody, not really good, you know? But like sin, it's such a you know, depending, it's just a varied concept. I feel like everybody has has within them this good and evil. We all have it in us. It's just kind of, you know, your character as a person that decides which path you decide to take. It's not so black and white. That's where nature and nurture come in. I don't have those answers to give her, so, you know, there's gonna be an intervention, all right. Yeah, there's gonna be a golden intervention.
I wish I shared your faith.
I mean, you could. Do you know of a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose.
Oh, I don't like
if that
her.
doesn't work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate.
So Aurelius, she's totally scamming. That's a scam. Don't listen to her. She's kind of a bitch, too.
Oh, I see. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I'm sorry I even suggested it. I won't make that mistake again.
But just don't give her your money, all right? I'll be leaving now.
Ah, that's a shame. Another time, then.
That's a shame. Oh, you're nice, Octavia. I like you. Everybody here seems, well, not everybody. There's a couple of shitty people. Aurelius is one of them. I guess we should go see her. We should maybe go visit her. I'm gonna kind of look her. Oh.
Well, since we are checking in, I thought you'd all like to know that I'm still running that test while laying down on my green screen, and I'm also still 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down.
Oh, man. I miss that kid in his green screen. I'm gonna find... Hang on. Is it still here? Oh my god, it's still here. Now this, I cannot play the audio for. But if you just imagine... the song, Hold Me Now, 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking... He's testing his green screen out, see? That also used to be a raid response of mine. That was a big hit. Man, I miss that. Thanks, Creed Kid, for the $2. That actually was a video that Echo sent me a long time ago. Wait a minute. It's a nice reminder when you post stuff on the internet, it's there forever. You gotta wonder where that kid is up. Like, where is he today? Where does that go? Yeah, Kikamin was a good one. I still sing that. In fact, I was singing that today because I had to get some soy sauce at the stove. Now, where does this go? Where have I led myself? Oh, this is the temple where the portal is. Oh my god, I am rolling in the money. I also don't know why my mouse is insisting on acting so weird. What's the deal with that? He could be sitting behind a cubicle like, damn, I miss being the Creed green screen kid. It's one of those early stage memes that like now in the days of TikTok, everybody's making like that kind of shit with the intent of blowing up or the hope that they will. And that just wasn't as big of a thing back then. It was more wholesome, just I'm gonna put this on the internet. Oh, I farmed up several thousand denaries just shooting what's her face and setting off the portal. Ulpius. Hey.
Shalom.
Aaron Samuels. Do you have any more ideas about where Scintilla might be?
I feel like I've looked everywhere. At least everywhere I could get to. There are still 2 places I've never been able to reach. First, the palace. If Navia managed to get in, then I suppose Scintilla could have too. The only other place she could be is somewhere in the cistern network. I remember hearing that Dooley had been poking around in the upper cistern before he was locked up. So you could ask him about it, I suppose.
I suppose, yeah. I'll get right on that.
All right, friend.
Yeah.
Thanks for the chat.
That had nothing to do with Dooley. He did kind of look like Happy Hob a little bit. Okay, search the cisterns for signs of Scintilla. Man, I went to the grocery store today, and you know what I keep forgetting to get at the grocery store? That I always complain about, like, lately. Over the last month, I'm always like, damn, I want some hot cocoa. And then I never fucking pick it up because I'm never thinking about it. So of course I didn't get any.
Citizen.
Fuck you, Rufus. You're not, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, damn it. Get a mod reminders. Have them remind me to, like, buy stuff. Buy some cat food. Buy some, don't forget the milk. Don't forget the hot cocoa. So I have, like, an app that I make a list of stuff that I need. But over the last, like, month or two, like, if I go to the store, it's just to grab, like, 1 or 2 things, and I've never pulled the list out. I'm making mistakes. Whoa, dude. I'm gonna save. You wanted hot cocoa too? You bought a 30-pack on Amazon for $4. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Because my favorite kind is not the Swiss Miss. It's the Land O'Lakes Cocoa Classics. That shit is fire. It's great. A nice bathhouse. Boy, that looks like there's people down there. Is there anything else down there? There's Nimrut. You have cat food. I have to special order Gabby's cat food because she's very attached to one specific kind of like, well, 3 different flavors of Meow Mix that they seem impossible to find now. That's actually, it's funny that you mentioned the mod thing because Fizz was like, they still have it in my store. And I'm actually gonna have to take him up on the offer of buying it because it's like getting impossible to find her food. She's gonna be 16 next week. Sweet 16. Oh my god. I should throw her a Sweet 16 party. I should throw the cat a Sweet 16 party. What do you think? We could do it. What day is that? The shit part is that is the day Elden Ring comes out. We could start the stream doing something.
Do it.
And then go into Elden Ring. She will lose her mind. She'll be like, get me out of here. On your Sweet 16, your folks got a hotel room for your best friends and you. I don't remember what I did for when I turned 16.
How are you doing today?
I'm sad. Am I going to die?
I don't think so, my friend. It's election day today. Perhaps our new magistrate will be kinder than Sentius and let you out.
I hope so. Galerius, what happens when you die?
You're not going to die anytime soon, Dooley.
My mother told me, when you die, a ferryman helps you cross a river.
Dooley making me all
your
sad.
Spirit lives on in the underworld. Is that true?
Well, yes, but...
Is it true that if you were good, you get to go to Elysium, but if you were bad, you get punished forever and ever in Tartarus?
Something like that, but...
If I die and go to Tartarus, because they say I've been bad.
Can we send
I'm
gifts
not
for
going
her
to let that
birthday?
happen to you, Dooley.
You know what I could do?
I promise.
Thank you.
There's not a whole lot of There's not a whole lot of things
Now,
that she
I have more
really
work to do.
truly likes. There's a couple things on the throne wish list that she probably wouldn't hate. Like there's a water fountain that she would probably really love. The cat scratch, the boxes, the wide corrugate boxes. And if I put some of her treats on here, hang on. What are those goddamn treats that she likes? I don't know what that noise was that I just heard. That's a very kind thought, though. It's tonic. So let me throw something on the list here. Cat treats. What the hell are those kind? Temptations. Does she like the mice? No, she's really into like strings and laser pointers. Temptations cat treats. Are these on Amazon? Can I just look this up? Temptations cat treats. She's super into this shit. The 4-pack. The variety pack. Here we go. Similar products from partnered stores. No, none. No. It has to be the Temptations. Throw it on the wish list there. Okay. Let's see. Cat toy string. Let me see what else we've got. Rainbow cat charmer. Oh, she might actually be really into this too. Cat cat teaser toy wand 3-pack. This actually looks like she might like it too. I'll throw a couple of these toys on this this wish list. That actually was what I was gonna load the wish list up with. The only reason I didn't is because they have so many toys already, and they end up just playing with like the cardboard box the toy came in. So I don't buy them a lot of toys anymore because they have enough. But so a couple of these they would like. Yeah, give me a second here. Give me a sec. I have a wish list service that I'm just gonna put them on, which will make it easier for both of us. These toy balls with the string. Okay, yeah. Cleave the Land, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Pastry, thanks so much for 33 months. How does Throne compare to stream gifts? Well, it's much better. It's much better. For instance, Throne didn't hold anything that people bought me hostage, and stream gifts did. All right, there we go. I don't know what that Bing is. Oh, you know what? I think I do know what that is. I'm using Chatterino, and I think it keeps making noise. I think it keeps going thunk, and I don't want it. I don't like it. Stop it. It's confusing me. Hey, Knives SE, and then we've got another. We have 2 Knives in the chat. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you very much. Knives SE and Knives 112. There's 2 of you. There's 2 of you. Okay, yeah, there we go. That should be the wish list right there. There's a lot of garbage that I threw on there. There's some garbage that Gakirit's suggested. I don't know who is responsible for the Pikachu I Choose You onesie bodysuit, but the anyways, I threw the cat treats on the top of that list. And there's also a water fountain. That's a little pricey though. The cat treats at the very least. She would love. If you sincerely want to buy Gabby something for her sweet 16, which is really, really nice. I love that cat more than I can express, so I appreciate that. Okay.
I'll visit you again soon, all right?
All right, Galerius. See you then.
2 knives. Wait, Stabby McKnife. There's a 3rd knife. There can be only one. Okay. Dooley, I have some questions. By the way, what were you up to, Cleave the Land? How was your stream?
Hello? Hello? Have we met before?
Oh, damn, y'all didn't even hear that. 3 knives enter. 1 knife leaves. There we go. Okay, all right. Making jokes, making my jokes. Okay. What do you think of the golden rule, Dooley?
Gold? You mean treasure?
Oh no. Oh no. Never mind, Dooley. Let's talk about your treasure, though.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad.
Thanks,
He
Cleve.
said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away.
Thank you for
He
sharing
gave
your
me this
community
key
with me.
and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it.
How is
All I remember
Infernax,
is
by
he
the
said
way?
something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me, except my friend Galerius
Damn.
and Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
I saw it. It was like up. I saw it. Cleave the Land, thanks so much for being here so that Wabajack could give you a sub. Welcome to the Church of skinnedteen. I saw it. I saw the thing went off. Thank you for buying a throne gift. I'm gonna ping it again if I can. Temptations from Giraffes and Tika. I'm gonna send you a message. Thank you. Throne does do Etsy. Yeah. Oh, you know, Maureen, hang on. I got you.
Salve.
If that doesn't work, let me know. I can get another one. Okay. Set up my alerts. Can I test them? Xano, thanks for 73 months.
73 Pogsia hype.
That's as old as me. Oh my god. Thank you. Why are they so... Why is that so hard to see? Just gonna make it bigger and bring it down here. Have a good one, Reeves uppercut. Oh, I see. Okay. Opacity. There we go. That didn't do anything. That didn't fix any of my problems.
One more month, and the sub baby will be here for the sacrifice to the Church of skinnedteen.
They changed a whole bunch of this. I'm gonna leave. I appreciate very much. Sorry, we got a little derailed here. You hope she has a wonderful birthday from Toulouse and Cora. Dude, absolutely, Tonic. Nathan's birthday will be in April. He's gonna be 15. They're both... Well, there's something else. There's something else. I'll get a quick picture thrown up here on the... screen so you can see what we're talking about. Because some people are coming in, they're like, what the fuck is going on in here? This is not them. Obviously. Clearly. There we go. She's the one in the front, and Nathan's the one in the back. And Sam is the white one on the screen, who is no longer with us. He would have been 16 as well. He would have been 16 as well. Of course, she's just sitting here like, I am the one who won. Okay. If you give me the key, I can find out what it unlocks.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
I'll talk to the magistrate.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
I see somebody got the yarn balls. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll just break you out. I can't do that. That'll break the golden rule. Or will it? Should we break Should we break Dooley out? I'm thinking we should break Dooley out. Worst case scenario, I just gotta reset the time loop. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Let's do it.
What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad.
You're very kind.
Like Galerius. He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
The key is in the cisterns. Way up high, very precious. Okay, I was already doing that, but I'll see what I can do. I'll be going now. Wait, do you know a way out of here?
You're going to let me out of here?
That's quite an impressive bow you
Really?
have there. Just like Diana's.
That's not what I asked. I asked if you know a way out of here. Like, not here, this whole city. The Forgotten City.
Oh. Please. I hate it here. It makes me very sad.
He doesn't. Never mind. I'll be going now.
Bye-bye.
Poor bastard. What? Oh. Well. Bye-bye. Job's done. The Myth of the Golden Rule by Dorotas the Younger. As per our custom, I shall begin by paying my respects to the god responsible for this city. For our continued prosperity and tranquil seclusion, he deserves our admiration. But here, I must depart from custom, for his attempt at imposing strict rule upon us is oppressive and overreaching, and deserving of our contempt. Who among us has not awoken at night in a cold sweat, fearing some sort of accidental transgression of the golden rule? What are you doing in your sleep, though? All of us must accept that we are all capable of error, whether from a momentary lapse in judgment or a conscious decision based on faulty reasoning. Yet the great threat, the sword of Damocles, that we live under, I believe merely a deception, and I shall prove it to you. Let me begin by dismissing the counter-arguments. First, it may be argued that the inscription stating the many shall suffer for the sins of one is evidence that the golden rule is very real, but that is logically unsound, for we cannot assume the writers knew any more than we did. You find the Land O'Lakes cocoa that didn't include raspberry? Oh, the raspberry's really good, too. The raspberry and the French vanilla and the mint, those are the ones I really like. Okay. This message was inscribed, does not make it true any more than if I were to inscribe Dortas the Younger as a god. Second, it may be argued that the statues in this place are evidence that the Golden Rule is real. You need not remind me of that. It was I who discovered them all around the city. It was I who collected them, placed them in a handcart, and placed them in the niches in which they sit today. I will not soon forget them, and yet I refuse to leap to the conclusion that they were once real people. There is simply no evidence to support that conclusion. When we read the story of Venus bringing Pygmalion's sculpture Galatia to life, we do not believe it is true. Why should we take a different view here? But ultimately, these arguments are just that. After years of living in fear, there's only one way for me to prove that the Golden Rule is a falsehood, and that is through action. Friends, I apologize in advance for this, but one day you will see this moment as a turning point in our city's history. Let us see once and for all if the Golden Rule is real.
Don't you just love springtime?
Bro, what? So, whoever wrote this was gonna break the Golden Rule. Who the fuck wrote this? An old scroll in which the author makes the case against the existence of the Golden Rule. I take. I mean, it's sitting outside of, well... This guy is the one who broke... Okay, never mind. It's not that somebody who wrote this was... They already did it. Alright. Never mind. We're good. It's a lie! Yeah, I can wait on Horizon Forbidden West. I cannot wait on Elden Ring, though. I can't do it. I apologize in advance for contributing to the clogging up of your follow directory. Galerius for Magistrate, countered by, I would rather drink Aurelia's special brew.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Okay. Virgil, I'm not gonna steal his 69 denaries. A wooden model of a Roman arena lovingly crafted by someone who misses the outside world.
Ixion turns.
Key to the chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I was really worried for a second there that everything was gonna start shaking. But Navy is not even here anymore, so it's fine. Livia's chest. How's it going, Chris? Lucretia. A rudimentary doll. God damn. Okay. A filthy, foul-smelling sleeping mat of somebody living in poverty. Well, don't be that harsh, damn. Hard times.
Ixian turns.
It's a really good question. They clearly... What I assume is that people had some when they came in, because everybody here so far just kind of ended up here via some sort of trauma. Loose theories are that this could be purgatory or something. I don't really know, but to me it seems like people came here, they maybe had some stuff in their pockets, and they just continued living under the social structures that they already knew, so therefore they continue to use money and whatnot. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. That is the second time I've read that. Man's been busy disappointing people. Are there any tight theories? Not so far, no. Not so far. Yeah, that's the other thing, is even if you're watching this, there's multiple endings, so it's definitely a game worth checking out. I believe the game info still has the info to Humble or GOG. I think it was on sale on GOG too. It's on sale on Steam. It's on sale right now. The Forgotten City's still on sale. Bottle of wine, possibly the last bottle in the city. Yeah, we were all so kind of invested in the story the other day that I figured I'd continue with it. And we'll do Fallout tomorrow, unless we don't finish this tonight and we are just really invested. The bloodless shadow wander without flesh or bone. The place is called Accursed. Here, Titios offers up his innards to be torn, stretched out over 9 fields. You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you grasp at eludes you. You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns. Ixian turns and follows after himself and flees, and the 49 Belidas, who dared to blot the destruction of their cousins, their husbands, fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost. Alright, this is where Livia was living. The titties. Yeah. She definitely wrote that. The titties. Oh, is this on Game Pass too? Damn. It's a great game. Wherever you prefer to pick it up, I would suggest if there's an interest, pick it up. Aldershot, thanks so much for 2 months of sub and welcome back. Roman plaque bearing a Latin inscription, Pluto, father of riches. A wooden carving with the symbol of a fish. It looks like it might be religious in nature. You stole my Jesus fish, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. The sculpture of Minerva, the Roman goddess of strategy. Wait a minute, let's examine again. Make sure I'm not missing something. A stone carving with a symbol of a fish carved into it. It looks like it might be religious in nature. Okay. Well, the interesting thing about this, even though I don't know if I can get out... Oh my word, okay. Let's save. Let's go in there. We found that in, Rufius's. We'll leave it. If I steal, it's gonna break the golden rule. Wait a minute. The tibbies! That's fine. So this just didn't actually go anywhere. Oh, whoa! Not great, not great, but also money. I don't want to ride the zip line. There was another... This. That just goes back into the bar area. Yeah, I don't think this is actually just a weird... It's like the beginnings of an underground city. A forgotten city, if you will. Let the buyer beware.
Wow, isn't that a big long bow?
Don't you fuck with me.
Back again. Couldn't stay away, huh?
You are like the worst person to talk to ever. What's your story?
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
I said nothing. Do you know a way out of here?
You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here.
I have whiplash. Do you know a way out?
Straight to business, huh?
Yeah.
I can work with that.
Fuck.
As a matter of fact, I do know a way out. I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you?
It is a little sus. It's a cup? I know that you're scamming people.
Ha! It's hardly my fault if people misunderstand the terms of a deal. I mean, it does say, let the buyer beware, right outside my tavern.
Yeah. So, have you heard any interesting gossip?
Certainly. For 10 denarii.
Holy shit! Here, fine.
Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair.
Oh no. Not your own hair. I've got like 15,000 denarii, so here, have another 10.
I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate, with entertainment and everything. Can't wait to find out what it is.
All right, rot face, give me another.
There used to be a midwife here, Naevia, but this place drove her mad as a Maenad. Said she could hear the statues whispering to her. Can you imagine? Fortunately for us, she locked herself in the palace weeks ago and hasn't been seen since. Good riddance, I say.
I think I'm done giving you money for information I already know, so...
Whatever you like.
I will be leaving now.
All right. See ya.
Hopefully not ever again. A large vat for brewing beer. There's a layer of small insects drowning on the surface. Oh man, John Taffer would have your head. Ooh.
Beautiful. You stay away from my money.
I'm not taking your money. I thought she was walking up here. Brass mirror. Key to Aurelia's I'm not gonna steal it because that's gonna set off the golden rule. Although, I'm thinking about it. Because I really dislike her. Like, I have a very strong... I don't
love you. Unless you want me to slip some hemlock into your next drink. Get out!
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
On your best behavior, I trust. Citizen.
Well, I'm busy, right now.
Oh, of course. I'll leave you to it then.
Yeah. Thank you, Horatius! Thank you very much! What is he do?
Fortune smile on you, sister.
This is phenomenal. And we're eased in. It's nice. That's real nice. I'm gonna take my first break of the night. I think that's why this game has been so much fun to play, is because its Skyrim roots are showing. And I'm very happy about it. Ace Ranger Indigo, thanks for the 19 months.
I won't lie, the other night I had a strange dream where you were streaming with a cam and I didn't know how to feel. You were very animated though. No pun intended. Teen lul anyway. Yay 19 months. All hail skinnedteen and the church.
You know,
Teen Dewitt, Teen Grams, Teen Meat.
It's funny that you say that, Ace. It's like you're Lottie from Yellow Jackets, or you're just some kind of soothsayer. You're some kind of like clairvoyant, because next week we are doing our first of 2 sponsored streams from HelloFresh. The first one will be Tuesday, where we're just gonna pick out the meal that I'm gonna cook the week later. But part of this sponsored stream requires me to use a camera. Like, really? So, I'm gonna spend Sunday trying to figure out how to break out of the Matrix for 15 minutes. I'm gonna take this break first.